Don't play with the iPad. Can you come out there?
Come, excuse me.
No. Come on.
No. Hello.
Hey.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Sit on the tray. Go and sit upstairs. No?
Excuse me. I'm sitting here.
Go and sit over there outside.
No.
No, that's daddy's work. You can't sit over there.
No, I'm having a meeting.
No.
Please let me sit here.
No, वहाँ पे डैडी का वो काम का है. उधर तुम निकलो यहाँ से.
No, I want to sit here. Mom, please.
Coco, you have to go there. No, Dad doesn't like it. Can you go there in the room?
Please just let me sit here. It's nice.
Okay, don't touch any of this paperwork.
Okay.
And we are not going to close the door. See, heavy right now? सबके सामने यही दिख रहा है करके. Okay, you can. That's not right. You can go and sit over there and
No, it's fine. Just
okay, fine. You're not going to close the door.
So what's new?
All right. Nothing much. How about you?
I'm doing great. So how you liking New York?
I love it. It's good.
Tomorrow, Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. First day of December.
चेयर की चाहिए टेबल तो ये 200 की लेने का तो you know you go and buy toy you go and buy things you see how expensive it is what happened you get
Yeah, I'm very good.
okay then why are you sitting down sit somewhere Look at the uncut. You can sit in that chair. That's fine. Just don't touch the cake. हेलो मैं कर देती हूँ आई डोंट नो कि यहाँ पर कुछ क्यों रखा हुआ है
Got it. What's new?
Awesome. How about you?
Great.
That's good.
Here's the number 24. And to get 30, we count these little tick marks, which each stand for the number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more eggplants to get to 30. The word more often needs these additions. But wait, before you feed them, remember that today is Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we also eat meatballs. How many meatballs, you ask? 5 less than the total amount of eggplants. Word less often means using subtraction. You can use the number line to figure it out. Here's what 30 eggplants looks like. And we need to find out 5 less. So we subtract 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 25. 25 meatballs for a served fish and watch. One more thing to keep in mind when feeding the Odd Squad goldfish is to never, ever, under any circumstance, look them directly into the eye. If you do, you will explode. Just kidding. Keep it. And explode. And repeat. And explode. As you can see, it makes it a lot more challenging.
And now the rest of the story.
Welcome, Otto! I figured evil air would be more, evil. Well, it used to be all dark and mysterious, but it was always so hard to read anything. So I redid it. Plus, I ran down half to these web developers, which is nice because it gives me someone to go to lunch with. But forget about that. Let's make something odd. Shouldn't have come. Oh, Otto. This is the only way to get all of that. If we unleash something really odd from headquarters, Mr. will realize she can't lose her best agents, and you'll have your birthright, which you always wanted. Yeah. Come bounce with me. Bounce? What's the most odd thing you can think of? I don't know. Can you stop making that noise? Stop making it once you come up with something. I don't know. There's odd things behind the doors of headquarters. That's it. Sneak into headquarters and unleash something from doors.
Yes?
You know what to do about $5?
I don't know. I'll check.
Can you check for me? Give you 10.
Alright. Just give me a minute.
You're working with an evil genius. Hey, dog. What's going on? Oh, you're so delicious. Thank you. Hey, Otto, my shades. Otto?
tell anybody that you have your wallet, okay?
Mm,
I don't know those people. So.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know if I can do this. Maybe if I go back with this chest. Give me a second. Who are you talking to? No one. I'm talking to myself. I'm having a mini party all alone. Goodness, I got the leg confidence. How is that good news? Because it looks cooler.
100,
Yeah.
120,
I'm definitely doing this.
130,
No, Cardo. I'm not on for years.
136.
The exact same time every
That's
I'm
what you
gonna
needed.
take, but I'm gonna give you $10. So you're gonna have more money.
3, 2,
All right.
what did I tell you? Now get over there. And keep it not walking. Yeah. There you go. See, an angel gave us hammer. It's locked. It's a pattern lock, and I can tell you exactly what.
It's Matt's birthday, and we're all signing this card.
Carl, I'm sorry. I was literally talking.
My mind.
You understand?
Let me get that single,
Want the one?
and I'll give you the $5 back.
Sorry.
I'll just give you that.
Okay. Thank you. So no 10.
No,
Well, I got a 10 anyway.
right, but I gave you back your $5. I just took $1 from you.
Okay, that's fair.
And when I get $5, I give you back.
All right. No problem.
Hey, Ria.
Hold on, Gold. How are you doing, Gold?
Oh, then you repeat. Okay, so yellow is red and red. Got it. Yes. I'm on my way.
Whoa, thanks, guys. That was unexpected. Back inside.
Incoming. You're on Todd. And you're pudding. Oh, I always thought of you like an uncle. Good job. Now, release the robot princesses. I can't. Read law. What? I got the pattern lock. What does this box is in a part? It's a drawing pattern. Look. So you begin with 2, and then you add 2 to get 4 squares. You add 2 more to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. 6 plus 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, Gold.
Hey there.
Hi, man.
How are you?
Good, you?
Doing
Nice.
So Thursday I was watching the movie Wicked.
Real hero?
Oh, nice.
It was cool. We had the fireplace on.
All the doors are on the floors.
Yeah,
Not all the doors, just the ones in these hallways.
glad you enjoyed it.
What? Otto, did you open all the doors? Take my break. Right there, squad. Sorry, Rizzo. What do you mean, sorry? I was starting to get a little rest.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah,
Not only that, it's Cyber Monday.
yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, partner. Maui, Sorry.
So food.
Got that on your business sometime. That little hero.
I don't like the cold.
Neither.
What are you doing? We're gonna miss your first date. About that. Walk with me. I know we've been together for a while and I'm not taking the job. Why? You always want to be a result. I said I'm not taking it. Unless you come with. Mr. Ronator, what is going on here? What do you say, Otto? You up for the job? Are you saying all guys want our old squad together as Mr. and myself? Wait. Does this mean we have to marry? What? No! Don't make me scared. What about old? I probably didn't brush it. She should look she but now it's old. Yeah. I'm just gonna call you Sherman. I accept the job. It's just I'm gonna miss you guys so much. You guys are like a family to me. Like a door to my heart. It's a really like team. Oh, we're gonna see you next Saturday at a good place. Oh yeah! I have Kit Kat. Am I gonna get hungry in that or what? Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah.
going through tiers 3 and 4. But guess what? They ended up leaving through tiers 2 and 3. Best day of my life. Teams together as a team together.
All new Sesame Street. Watch now on PBS Kids. A cooperative agreement with the U.S. Department of Education, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting's Ready to Learn grant, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you. On with Pinkalicious and Peter Rippin.
A piece of love here, a piece of love there. You can feel it in the air. Valentine's Day is always a way to show someone just how much you care. There are so many ways to show it. Find someone you love and let them know it. There are so many ways to share just how much you care. There are so many ways.
Watch Pinkalicious and Peter Rippin. Streaming now free on PBS Kids.
PBS Kids asks, what do you like to do?
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I like to play my ukulele.
Hold on.
What do you like to do?
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat what you were saying?
Mercedes-Benz, as tonight it's the Knicks here at the world's most famous arena, getting ready to take on the Toronto Raptors. How about the play lately of Jalen Brunson? He's played 16 games this year, and in 9 of those 16 games, he scored at least 30 points. Josh Hart has been in the lineup the last 3 games as a starter, and in those games, the Knicks are a perfect 3. And, hi, Roy. Great to have you with us, Bill Pito, along with Wally Zerbiak from our Delta MSG studios from the Garden. So it's the Knicks and Raptors tonight, and also the Knicks are going to be at Toronto, Wally, on December the 9th, an NBA Cup quarterfinal elimination game. We're going to have a pregame that night at 8 and the game at 8:30. So the Knicks and the Raptors, two of the top teams in the East, going to see a lot of each other here over the next week or so.
Big games coming up against the Raptors. Starts with tonight. Got to show this Raptors team was one of the up-and-coming teams in the East that wants what the Knicks had last year, making the Eastern Conference Finals, that they're legit. Knicks have to squash them, keep them down here at home. 9-1 at home on the Knicks. They've been dominant at the world's most famous arena. So got to send a message to this Raptors team, because they're ahead of the Knicks right now in the standings, that the East still goes through them.
Let's now say hello to Alan Hahn downstairs. Alan, no R.J. Barrett tonight for the Raptors, a former Knick.
for this team and what it looks like when he's out there with the starters. Jalen Brunson probably said it best. He called Josh Hart the X factor for everything that we do. And so what does X equal on a given night? Some nights, most nights, it's rebounding. A night like Friday night, it was defense against one of the toughest guys to defend in the league. He said, I knew I was going to take a beating. I was going to get beat up, but he was willing to do it. It's all the little plays that he makes, the passing. He's also very good at making plays late in the game. Here's the defense on Giannis. That is really impressive stuff when you consider what he's dealing with and how much he's given away in inches and in weight as well. I'll tell you what we saw the late in the game shows you the little things that don't show up in the box score with what Josh Hart does. And that, to me, is when he got into the middle of the paint when they were blitzing Brunson defensively, and he was making plays off that. So while the crowd got excited about this part with the defense and everything he was doing with Giannis, I also thought the IQ of what he brings to the game that goes beyond rebounding and points was what he was doing late in the game when he was helping Brunson out those blitzes.
Yeah, just max effort, neutralizing an MVP candidate every season. One of the best players in the NBA, and Giannis, just a matchup nightmare. It was an outstanding performance by Josh Hart, and I think the key to his success is Mike Brown had a conversation with him, and he realized, I need to get him out on the floor with Brunson and Bridges. Those are his guys. When those three guys are on the floor, they have ESP together. They've played so much basketball together that they just know where each other are. They have such a great feel for how to get things done on both ends of the floor. And that type of chemistry is very important to elevate Josh Hart's numbers in his game. And it certainly worked since OG's gone out. He's gotten the opportunity to be on the floor with Brunson and Bridges, and as a result, his play has skyrocketed.
Mike Brown, by the way, about OG pregame said, Anunoby with that bad hamstring back on the court, playing 3-on-3, but no timetable for his return. But Wally, without OG, Deuce McBride has had a chance to start here, and in the last two games, he's had 19 points in each of the last two, and he's 10 for his last 12 from 3.
Yeah, and we were a little concerned that the starting lineup was giving up some size as far as height and a lot of positions, but it has not affected this team at all because it's all about the heart that these guys play with. Deuce McBride defensively, you can tell Mike Brown trusts him. All season long, he's had him out there for major minutes, and he has just stepped up and played very well off of Jalen Brunson since he's gotten that starting role.
And I'll tell you what, can I shout out Tyler Kolek, by the way? The last 4 games, he's back into the rotation because of the injuries and stepping up. And while he's providing some points here and there, 59 minutes, 1 turnover. That's fantastic for a guy coming off the bench.
All right, Alan, we will be back with you shortly. Monica McNutt is going to join us as well. And in our next segment, we're talking about the Raptors. They got Emmanuel quickly playing well. He's healthy after missing a lot of last year. They have Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram, and they have some people the Knicks are going to have to worry about slowing down tonight. We're talking about the Knicks' opponent when we continue after this.
Knicks Game Night is presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Welcome, Mrs. C. Don't let anything stop you. Let's fly. The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration has the very latest in style, safety, and tech.
Fun activities for kids. Something different, something around the table. Experience Abu Dhabi.
But you're really strong.
This was the night before brightness. Feeling mad late. The sun was out with a hot ankle spray. You needed a sub that was down for the cause. And into the game came our man and supplies. His task was not easy, but it had to be done. Sprite went to Sprite Cranberry for everyone. This limited Sprite made the hot days lit.
is going to be a huge factor. The Raptors also are great in transition. I want to see if this Knicks defense can continue to make teams uncomfortable in the way that we saw versus the Bucks.
Yeah, that part's important, especially considering the fact that the Raptors are in a back-to-back. They got tired late in the game last night. You could see it. And in overtime, and they had that game won. They were by 17. So back-to-back is a huge factor while in this. And if you're the Knicks, you're at home and you've got the rest factor, you want to get after this young team fast, right?
Absolutely, and you know you're going to play them in a week and a half in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup, so you want to send a message. This is a team that's really going to gear up to try to advance come that quarterfinal. You have an advantage at home. Knicks are playing great at home, and you got this team a little bit banged up and tired coming into your building. So the Knicks got to go after them early and try to put this one away.
All right, Caesars Sportsbook presents tonight's advanced stats. We've mentioned R.J. Barrett is out, but the other former Nick Emmanuel quickly played in only 33 games last year in his first year with the Raptors because of injuries, but this year he's played in all 20 games, and the numbers look pretty good. Alan, what have you seen so far from quickly getting his first extended run here as a Toronto Raptor?
Yeah, the point guard position for him is something, even when he was here in New York, he always wanted to be the point guard. They had to play off the ball a lot. And I think that's something they're starting to give him now in Toronto. What I also like about him, you don't talk about, we know he can shoot threes. We know he's a guy that likes playing transition. But he's a very good rebounder for a guard.
Yeah.
Almost at 5 rebounds a game at the guard position. So that's also something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and I was listening to the terrific local broadcast of that Charlotte game, and that's he's one of the best rebounders at his size in the league. The guy's under 6'2". I think, too, guys, if you remember his time here, he was one of those guys similar to Deuce McBride, where when the pace shifted when he came in, he was able to play his best basketball. So when I look at his assist-to-turnover ratio this year, which has been really good, especially over this last 5-game stretch, that's some blunders versus Charlotte. But this team plays fast, and so the personnel around him is well-suited. You'll see them swing the ball to the wing, go set screens, move. There's a lot of action happening, and to me, that's when Quick was at his best.
Yeah, it's good to see Emmanuel quickly settling into the starting role. Dealt with a lot of injuries last season ever since he was traded from the Knicks to the Raptors. 6.3 assists. You guys mentioned the great assist-to-turnover ratio. He also has a lot of playmakers that he's out there on the floor with that can take the ball out of his hands. He's very good off the ball also. But we remember him in a Knicks uniform. He never turned the ball over. He was a smart player.
Sorry, I'm doing
Play.
okay.
He's starting to find that way and continue to do it.
How about you?
And that's why they're off to a 14-6
Sorry, I was muted. So I just needed to mute so I can just trying to make. I'm always making a playlist for my station, which is 106.7 Light FM. Yeah, no problem. That's why I was muted. I apologize. So, but yeah, it's good to see you too. Leo and Cranny 2223. Oh, sucks. Glad you understand. I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit. Well, not outside, but here.
But when you look at it, this team's defense is something that is a little bit under the radar in terms of how they got to this point last year. I was looking at some numbers, and if you really looked at it and picked it apart, last year after the All-Star break, they were actually a much better defensive team than they got credit for, even though that record was still flirting with that 500 mark. But this year, they've taken that defensive confidence and accountability into the season to get to this point.
Yeah, this is an up-and-coming young team. They're a hungry team. They have a hungry young coach, the coach Ariakovich, and he's got these guys playing hard. And the start of the season is very important for a team like the Raptors to gain confidence and to show, hey, we belong in the conversation to make the playoffs and make some noise in the East. They've done it. They've turned eyes. They've turned heads. Let's see if they can continue it for the course of the 82 games, over the course of the marathon and the whole entire season. But the Knicks have to be ready to play tonight because this team's going to try to come in and prove a point against the Knicks on their home floor who've been dominant at home.
You know, Monica, you were talking about the Raptors D. They're actually number 1 in the entire league in defending the 3.
Yeah, which is
something to watch tonight.
100%. That's going to be something to watch. And I will also add, coming into the game versus Milwaukee, one of the things was who was going to be sort of the first stop. You know, it is team defense when you're dealing with a star like Giannis Antetokounmpo. But tonight, who's the first stop when it comes to Brandon Ingram? And I think Josh Hart last game deserves a ton of credit. I thought the Knicks as a team communicating deserve a ton of credit. So tonight, How do you make Brandon Ingram, which Scotty Barnes has said is our closer, is the head of our snake, how do you make him uncomfortable as a guy that is cruising right now in the mid-range?
Yeah, no question. I would love to see the matchups there when it comes to Josh Hart and Scotty Barnes, and then Mikal Bridges and Brandon Ingram. Those two matchups should be the most interesting to watch tonight, by the way, at both ends of the floor.
All right, Alan, we'll be back with you here shortly. Monica, have a great call on the radio tonight on ESPN New York. Great to see you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, when we come back, Alan, on getting the campaign going for Jalen Brunson as a candidate for MVP, and also line to line with Alex Monaco. Coming up.
James, famous is famous is Jose. One of us. Even when he shows up uninvited, he's never empty. See, he's nearly as sweet as our whiskey. He must be James.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Game the runner with a fun little spin. Wheel of Fortune, triple extreme spin on DraftKings Casino. Triple the wheels, triple the fun, with hundreds of ways to win every time. Play today and get your share of 75 million spins on the house, only on DraftKings Casino. That's 8 days of spins for Wheel of Fortune triple extreme spin on DraftKings. Fun's favorite casino app. Join the #1 online casino experience today. The crown is yours.
I don't know the music. Not the movie itself.
Get $0 down, $0 to its signing, and $0 first payment on select Volvo SUVs during the Holiday Safely Sign and Drive event.
Business owners move fast, which means scams can occasionally slip through. Thankfully, Optimum Business moves even faster. 24/7 proactive network security built right into your internet, so you can get back to business as usual with fast and reliable fiber internet. Stay ahead of cyber threats with secure fiber internet starting at $65 a month and at a 5-year price lock when you upgrade to 1 gig. Optimum Business. Don't take slow for an answer. Grow your business with Optimum Media. With solutions that reach audiences across multiple platforms like TV, mobile, and more, we offer advertising for everyone. Building or customizing your digital ad campaign that reaches your potential customers where they are, anytime, anywhere. Optimum Media is advertising for you. Are you looking to align your business with the power of News 12? Scan the code to find out how to take your business to the next level with advertising and sponsorships. News 12 and News 12 New York.
Welcome back. Mikal Bridges and the Knicks getting ready to play host to Toronto. Closed captioning sponsored by New York Lottery. Here now is Alan Hahn in our Delta MSG studios from the arena lobby.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. Well, Jalen Brunson had another brilliant performance Friday night against the Bucks. He went for 37 points, his fourth straight 30-point performance. He had 16 in the third quarter where the Knicks got some separation from the Bucks and made all the big plays down the stretch in the fourth quarter, as usual. He has had quite a run here over the last 7 games. His last 7 games he's appeared, and you take a look at the numbers. He's gone for 31 points a game, 6 assists, shooting over almost 52% from the floor, 44 from 3, and 83 from the free throw line. It's enough for Mike Brown to say he has seen enough, but the problem with Mike Brown, he said he hasn't heard enough when it comes to Jalen Brunson and the early MVP conversation. He said he should be talked about right now, and it's early as potential MVP. There's not enough chatter. Now, Mike Brown went on to acknowledge, yes, it is very early, and he said, I'm not throwing a fit, at least not yet, of course, but pointed out that Brunson is simply making all the right plays, and maybe that's getting overlooked. Now, for the record, NBA.com does their weekly MVP ladder. Jalen Brunson was not in the top 5. He's not even in the next 5. So that is something certainly to keep an eye on. The last 2 years, however, he's been in the MVP conversation. 2 years ago, he finished top 5 in voting. Last year, he was 10th in voting. For Jalen Brunson, he has talked about really only winning. That's what matters most. So he said in response, all I thought about was winning versus winning the MVP. It's not something I'm thinking about. And honestly, when you win, everyone eats. So just focused on winning as a team. Typical of the captain, right, Bill?
Indeed, Alan. Time now for Line to Line, presented by FanDuel. Play your game. Great to say hello to Alex of Monaco. He is on a roll. More on that in a moment. But first, the details on the numbers tonight. We have the Knicks favored by 8. We have the money line, Alex, at minus 330. The game total at 229.5. What do you think?
Yeah, big spread, rightfully so. Great scheduling spot, VP, for the Knicks. Raptors, as we know, off an overtime loss in Charlotte. Not in a great position here. Knicks 4-1 in their last 5 winners of 3 straight. They beat the Raptors 8 straight. 5 of those by the number tonight on FanDuel. Huge discrepancy when it comes to 3-point makes and rebounding. Knicks top 10, Raptors bottom 10 in that spot. Also, Raptors in their 9-game win streak held all their opponents to under 120. That's what the Knicks average on the season. Tall task for Toronto.
Okay, how about a trend for tonight's game?
Yeah, mentioned the back-to-back. They're 1-2. Toronto is against the spread on a back-to-back. They're also an NBA worst, 1-4 against the spread after a loss.
All right, Alex didn't shave. Does that mean he's hot or cold?
Oh, we're hot, baby. Tell everyone how hot. Hey, few in a row. Going for a turkey, pun intended. Let's go.
All right. Same game parlay. What do you have?
Yeah, I'm going to Brunson here. 6+ assists. He's gone 3 games under that, but he has a nice streak of 7+ assists. 4 in a row of those against Toronto. I'm going to go to Clarkson here. 3 games with no 3-pointers. Back-to-back under 10 points. Hadn't gone 3 straight under 10 points, Bill, since the beginning of the season. Josh Hart, 6 rebounds. Rebounding machine. 50 rebounds in the last 5. I like him to hit 6+. Put it all together, plus 214.
Good luck. I'm sure we'll hear about it if it works out for you.
Nice, Bill.
All right. This reminder, everybody, we got FanDuel offering new customers $150 in bonus bets if you win your first $5 bet. All you have to do is download the app, bet $5, and you'll unlock 150 in bonus bets if you win. Up next, pregame comments from Knicks coach Mike Brown. What does he say about the great start from the Raptors? We'll hear from the Knicks coach when we continue on Knicks Game Night right after this.
Knicks Game Night is presented by Mercedes-Benz. There are a lot of ways worth playing for. But the ones that are the smoothest are served ice cold. Because this is what you play for. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of NBA.
It was the night before spring. I'm feeling bad lane. The sun was out with a hot ankle sprain. We needed a sub that was down for the cause. And into the game came our man and some bugs. His task was not easy, but it had to be done. Sprite winter spice cranberry for everyone. This limited Sprite make the holidays lit. As for once in his life, it hit nothing but free. And they heard him explain as he peeks out of sight.
Maybe Sprite is to all in this Sprite.
Okay.
Fun activities for kids. Something different today. Something we haven't seen before. Experience Abu Dhabi. But you're really strong.
Current owners and lessees of an eligible competitive luxury brand vehicle get this exceptional lease offer on this 2025 Cadillac Optic. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Tune in to see tonight's Cadillac Trivia question and tweet your answer to #CadillacTrivia.
We are back for a last-minute look at the lines presented by FanDuel. Play your game. Knicks and the Raptors. Knicks favored by 8. Money line minus 320. And the game total is 229.5. We We continue now from the Corner 3, presented by Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer. And last year, the Raptors won their 12th game in their 44th game. This year, they won their 12th game in their 17th game. Suffice it to say, the Raptors are off to an excellent start. Let's now listen into some of the pregame comments from Knicks coach Mike Brown.
Extremely athletic. I know Pirtle's not playing tonight, but they're still big. They got big wings, and they can shoot the ball very well. They really got a transition, man, and they punish the transition. A lot of guys that can run really well, and they can score from all three levels. And then defensively, they're aggressive. They create turnovers, which creates points for them another way. So Douglas Milk doing a really nice job with them. In the addition of Ingram, just brings an added dimension from a guy that can go get 30 any night.
As we mentioned, Brandon Ingram been great for the Raptors. We've talked about R.J. Barrett being out. Coach talking about Jakob Poeltl also out tonight for the Raptors. How about your matchup to watch?
I'm going with the point guards, Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickley. Remember when Emmanuel Quickley was backing up Jalen Brunson the first couple of years of his NBA career? He always wanted to be a starting point guard. He got what he wished for, and now he's going to go up against elite point guards every single night, and nobody playing better than Jalen Brunson, who's been on fire. So I can't wait to see how Emmanuel Quickley tries to stop JB in that matchup.
All right, Alan, how about your stats to watch tonight?
I just heard Mike Brown say that the Raptors do punish you in transition. They lead the NBA at 20 fast break points per game. For the Knicks, they have to watch transition defense. But keep this in mind, too. The Knicks 4 times this season have allowed 20 or more transition points, fast break points in a game. They've lost 3 of those games. Transition defense big in this one.
All right, we'll see you, Alan, on the game with Mike and Clyde. And Wally, we'll see you at halftime. We're getting ready for Knicks basketball. It's Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks trying to get 4 wins in a row, trying to improve to 10-1 here at home. Mike and Clyde have the game for you. Coming up right here.
Playing for an ultra?
We're playing for ultras. Tracy from an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. Identity?
Companies around the world are making their digital transformation smarter with Lenovo. Smarter is delivered night in, night out, outside and inside your world's most famous arena. That's why the MSG family of companies and Lenovo have come together to transform the games. Welcome to the smarter world.
It's the biggest deal on breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back.
That's right. Over like this now. You gotta move it.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come see the Royal Caribbean.
You got the magic.
What?
The Chase mobile app is card
What?
locked. And it has encryption technology to help you keep your data safe. That's peace of mind from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Welcome to New York Knicks basketball on MSG Networks, presented by Chase.
Knicks basketball is on MSG, and it is presented by Chase. Tonight, an early season showdown in the East with the Knicks playing host to the Toronto Raptors. These two teams will meet again in the NBA Cup quarterfinals at Toronto next Tuesday. This because Jalen Brunson and company beat Milwaukee here on Friday night. Josh Hart continues to flourish as a starter, and the same goes for Deuce McBride. Brunson was dominant, scored a game-high 37 as the Knicks beat Milwaukee 118 to 109. And here come the Knicks tonight. They are 9-1 at home this season. Hi, everyone. I'm Bill Peter. Great to have you with us, and we hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Interesting matchup tonight. The Raptors, second in the East, are 13-2 in the last 15 games. Former Nick R.J. Barrett is out with a sore knee, and the Raptors will also be without big man Jakob Poeltl. And we want to remind everyone that game at Toronto next Tuesday, a week from Tuesday, in the NBA Cup quarterfinals, you can watch right here on MSG. Pre-game at 8, with the game at 8:30. As we now go down to our Hall of Famers, Mike Breen and Clyde Frazier, guys.
Billy B, thanks, and good evening, everyone. Friday night was another reason for Knicks fans to give thanks for the gift of Jalen Brunson. As mentioned, he had a gem on Friday night in an important game as the Knicks defeated the Bucks to clinch a quarterfinal spot in the NBA Cup. Clyde, just another one of those games where he's brilliant.
Yeah, he continues to astound with 37 points in 39 minutes of action. Very prolific. He had it all going on. The dexterity, the wheeling and dealing. The three ball, he made 4 of those, stopping and popping. So he outperformed the Greek freak. Actually, when the game was on the line, Brunson had all the big plays. So they've been loving this effort. He's become a juggernaut. Remember, he missed those 2 games? Since that, he's returning with a vengeance. So Brunson on top of his game now. Averaging almost 29 a game, but the last 5, look at the grandeur.
So efficient. They thought he was going to be out longer after he sprained that right ankle, but only missed the 2 games and has come back for the vengeance. Meanwhile, for the Raptors, they really are one of the surprise teams in the NBA. In the Eastern Conference, they're number 2, as Bill Pito just mentioned. Only Detroit has a better record, and there's a lot of reasons why they're playing so well. Maybe the number 1 reason is Scotty Barnes. He was an all-star a couple of years ago, Clyde. He's playing like one again.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year as well. So Scott is a very two-way player. But you again, he's like 6 to 8. So a tremendous rebounder, averaging about 8 rebounds. He can score going on baseline tenacity. So averaging 20 points. He's flirting with a triple-double, folks. So 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. So they got to keep him off the glass. He also blocks shots. So Scotty has it all and does it all. They must contain him tonight.
He's the second leading scorer. He's their leading rebounder. He's second in assists. And they feel he should be NBA All-Defense this year. He's been guarding positions 1 through 5. A superb start for Scotty Barnes. But he has a lot of help, and that includes a former beloved Knick, Manuel Quickly. It's now his 3rd year in Toronto. Last year did not go well. He only played 33 games, was not helping most of the season. Well, he's healthy now. He's played all 20 games and putting up some terrific numbers. And I'm sure he'll get a nice ovation tonight here from the Knicks faithful. The Knicks hope to continue their home dominance. I want you to do it against the team they'll play next week in an important quarterfinal game in the NBA Cup. Knicks and Raptors here on Thanksgiving weekend. Coming up next here on MSG.
The season is here. The stage is set. Come celebrate the Wildcats' 100th anniversary at the Christmas Spectacular. This is Christmas in New York. Get tickets now at Rockettes.com.
There's never been a gift like the Rangers Centennial season. For the first-timers, for the lifelongers, and for everyone in between, it's 100 years of hockey all wrapped up in a bow.
hear the drums drumming, all your friends humming. Yeah, it's a good time coming. Everything you want, it's right here, y'all. Everything you need, it's right here, y'all. You got the tools bumping, got the kids jumping. Yeah, it's a good time coming.
No, it's closed. What about my letter? Hey, Alexis, call Uncle Brian.
The North Pole?
The greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel. The December during the sales event.
Get special offers on select Lexus NX models.
We're closing out the NBA Cup.
30 teams starting the chase.
This is going to be a tough battle right here. But now,
We're down to single elimination.
we're either go home or you go to Las Vegas. Viva! These guys won't stop until someone captures the cup.
We gotta see what happens on the court, baby.
Season to Give is brought to you by Alexa Plus. Knicks and the Raptors getting set to tip off here at Madison Square Garden. And by the way, season's greetings, everybody. What better place than New York City to be during the holiday season? What better place to be than here at Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks already have 9 wins, looking for their 10th. And Josh Hart has moved himself into the starting lineup and has made himself the X factor, like Jalen Brunson has talked about. So what does X equal? How about defense against one of the most toughest guys to defend? How about playing off the ball defense and getting steals, turning it into points the other way? Of course, his assists as well. What the X factor means for Josh Hart is whatever the team needs on that given night, and that's what he has been for this team. His time on the court, presented by Chevy Offers. You take a look there at everything that he has done now in the last 3 games as a starter. Look at the production. The three-point shooting is the key number. Of course, the minutes are up, and that's something that Josh Hart is certainly happy about. So is Mike Brown, as he has figured out what he has in the X factor, Josh Hart. So what does X equal tonight? We'll find out. Mike and Clyde have the call next.
What you got to say?
New balance. We got now.
Chipotle just dropped Build Your Own Chipotle.
Bring Chipotle experience at home. Feeds 4 to 6 people.
We have a lot of food here.
Lots of protein, rice, and beans.
Everybody can make whatever they want, and there's plenty to go around. Absolute game changer.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday. With European style.
And American comfort.
Oye, rigatón a la matriciana, por favor.
What he said.
Nobody puts baby in a car.
No,
She just wants to dance, right?
that's right. Definitely.
On MSC cruises, it's not just a vacation.
It's a holiday. How was that?
Smashing.
Poor Dan.
Welcome, Mrs. C.
Yeah. They want to
Don't let anything stop you. Let's fly. The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration has the very latest in style, safety, and tech. Today, you're meeting for coffee.
Thinking I love you.
And then before you know it,
Hey.
you're meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining with the Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Bet all your favorite player props on Facebook. And now, new customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
first time this season. And for the starting lineups, once again, without OG Anunoby, Deuce McBride will get the start, and Josh Hart continues to start up front of the power forward. Meanwhile, again, no RJ Barrett, no Jakob Pertl. So Jamison Battle and Jacoby Walter will both start, two second-year players. It's the first start of the season for Jamison Battle. Our GMC keys to the game. We are professional grade. See your local GMC dealer. Find your keys tonight. Transition D. These guys are one of the best in the league in transition. Knicks have to get back. Bound in the sound. If you can control the glass, you can control the tempo and do some dishing and swishing. So the Raptors are not a good three-point shooting team. The last two games against Indiana, they were 5 of 26. Last night, 9 for 29. But the Knicks gave up 18 threes to Milwaukee, so that continues to be problematic for them. Raptors played last night, and their win streak ended. They had won 9 in a row. They lost in Charlotte in overtime by 7 in the game. They won by 17 in the first half. But they are, after a slow start, they were 1-4. They won their opener, lost 4 in a row. And since then, 13-2 to have the second best record in the East. Detroit right from them number 1, and the Knicks right behind them number 3. Yeah, RJ's not here. I was watching the game when RJ injured his knee. He dunked the ball, but not with ferocity or anything. Just came down wrong, so he's been out the last 3 or 4 games. And the Knicks folks are 9-1 at home. Home court, the world's most famous arena, has become their sanity. By the way, Barrett is here. He was just shooting around before him. I think he was trying to avoid you, Clyde. That's why he didn't see it. Meanwhile, of course, OG Anunoby's still out, but Anunoby's starting to play 3-on-3 scrimmage, so getting closer to return. And there, of course, the other player, Barrett, and quickly traded for OG Anunoby, Precious Achua, and Malachi Flynn. And they was quickly coming over to say hello. He was a very popular player here. And always gets a nice ovation when he's introduced. Brandon Ingram, folks, has been the catalyst for these guys now. Coming from New Orleans, he's their top gun, averaging 22 a game, and a winning shot recently against Indiana. So he's really propelled these Raptors. Meanwhile, Karl Anthony Towns continues to rebound, as well as almost anybody in the NBA, number 2. He did not have a big offensive night the other night. Made a key play down the stretch when he stole a jump ball, and the Milwaukee Bucks had the huge height advantage on that jump ball. Turned to be a very critical possession. There's the officiating crew: Kevin Scott, Kikuchi, Trey Maddox, and Jonathan Sterling. Towns continue to be redeemed by foul. Averaging 40. Raptors good on the road. They're 7-4. Bridges will start on Ingram. Clark picks him up. There's quickly. Little hesitation, gets in the paint, finds in the corner. And the first one won't go for Battle. The follow is good. So Walter's able to get it on the offensive glass. Yeah, he's 6'5". Nobody put a body on him. Walter with his 3rd start of the season. Battle with his 1st start. The missing 2 starting players for the Raptors. See, Scotty Barnes is on Towns. Nice feet inside. Hart kicks it out. Bridges to the defense for Battle. Look at the rotation, though, by the Raptors. Sweet bulldog from Mikal Bridges using the entire shot clock. They're wheeling and dealing off the glass. Oh, knocked away by Bridges. He is 3rd in the NBA in steals per game. Deuce McBride came with the 3. He's had 5 threes the last game. He might get that one down. Here's Walter. Walter goes right at Brunson, trying to draw some contact. Brunson in a hurry. And Brog in a hurry. Fires away. Gets that to go. He has been red hot from 3-point range. He's now hit 11 of his last 14 from downtown. And 19 the last game. Ingram, beautiful move. Bridges fouled him. And Ingram's going to go to the line. Ingram was so clever, prolific scorer. So he's about 6'9". He's a lot like Durant. So he has it all. He does it all. Off the bounce, the mid-range. So he's at the line looking for 2. They acquired him from New Orleans last year, back in February, but he never played a game for the Raptors. He had a left ankle sprain that happened way back in December and missed the final 58 games.
Well, he's healthy, and that's always been the key. When he's healthy, he is such a gifted offensive player.
Yep, Richard, their top gun now, 22 games, 6 fouls, 3 assists. Had the game-winning shot against Indiana recently.
He also had a 37-point game against Cleveland. And he's one of those players, Clyde. The three-point, yes, it's important, but he kills you from the mid-range.
They'll focus on the defense, too. Tightening it up on the Knicks now.
Brunson's first shot is short, but the ball tipped and gets another opportunity.
Second opportunity to propel the Knicks to last game. They had 14 offensive fouls.
Shot clock at 7. Brunson goes at Ingram, gets inside, kicks it out. Another good look. Here's McBride, connects on another.
Shooting continues. It's 2 for 3. Missed the first one. Scan the last 2.
There's Scotty Barnes. His short shot is good.
Yeah, 12-footer by Barnes, shooting over the 6'4" Hart.
McBride. And a foul ball on quickly. Trying to fight over a screen. First foul on quickly.
Let's take a look at Deuce. Got to start naming a trade. He's sweeping from downtown now with his last 2.
Shooting with tremendous confidence. Averaging a career high right now, over 11 points per game. Brunson gets inside. Shot won't go. Towns deflects it out. Raptors ball. Now, when he get a chance to start, this is his 7th start. The first 6 games as a starter, not only big numbers, but very efficient ones. That's our Caesar Sportsbook present tonight's advanced stats.
Well, you know, this is a pivotal year for him. He's got to step up.
Ingram misses. Brunson the other way.
They're missing Pirtle. Pirtle is a leading rebounder to the game, so he's not going to that.
Their offense has struggled without R.J. Barrett a little bit. Brunson gets inside. Shot blocked. Beautiful play from Walker. Hart throws it to McBride. Tries another three-pointer. That's good. Bruce McBride. Now 13 for his last 16 from three-point range.
Let's to the light of the crowd. Yelling, Deuce, Deuce.
Get that man the ball. He's also in his last 9. Nice feet inside. Barnes to battle.
Barnes averaged 5 assists. Barnes had 30 points last night, folks. So he puts up the big numbers. 12 fouls, 5 assists the last game.
Barnes is having a great season. McBride gets inside, kicks it out. Bridges turn for a three-pointer. That's good. That's a big 4 or 5 to start.
We mentioned the Raptors are not a good. Well, I gave you the last 2 games when they're shooting. So 3-ball is not a big part of what they do.
Barnes rattles that one in. Up to their number 3 in mid-range.
Yep. Barnes and those guys can post up. Q, Barrett.
Downs, couple of fake passes. Can't get the shot to go. Ballard grabs the rebound. Falls down.
Shooting is all about rhythm. Right now, Towns without rhythm.
Trying to find him. Quickly. Nice entry pass to Barnes and poked away. It's still going to be Raptors ball. 12 to shoot.
Barnes is open, couldn't come up with it. Good hands by the Knicks, so the Raptors retain it underneath.
Both these teams do an excellent job of protecting the ball. There's a few turnovers. Thomas comes off his screen. Can't get it. McBride the rebound.
Getting wide open on the curl.
Josh Hart quickly brings it up. McBride's thinking about it. Does. Puts up another. It's good. Deuce McBride scorching to start.
Deuce is loose.
I'm in there. Hold on, my friend.
He's had the Midas touch. Draining it.
Hold on. Sorry, man.
Guess what? Caesar Sportsbook, you can place your bets in just a few taps.
Their awareness is amazing. Every point of time, they know where the hand of the defensive player is, what is the footwork, how they
On my friend. Hold on.
Remember, Dragovich, he was saying before he thinks Barnes is one of the best defensive players in
Sloppy possession thus far.
Yeah.
Time he gets away with that, they call it.
Sorry. Sorry, telling you something. But going forward to time limit is well, like how easy it is to credit. Well, actually, so I just want to let you know. I was gonna bring this up a while ago. Didn't know if it's happened already. This new his new screen time limit for FaceTime now that's just up now. Yeah, like in a few minutes. Yeah, so yeah, I figured I'd let you know. Yeah, now it's 7. True. True. Yeah. But yeah, still figured. Still, now you know. Of course it is.
Take a look at the block that Mike was alluding to.
All right, Nick, we'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Yeah, let's go. Yes, no problem. I got it. No problem. I'll go to this. But good night, Coco. See ya. Night. Yeah. 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 Just get out of it.